All right, week 5 recap. Got to make this a little bit short. I'm a little late. I caught a little of the end of the Kansas City New Orleans. I was watching the Yankee playoff game, so I'm not gonna lie, I didn't watch a lot of the Monday night game. But Kansas City moves to 5-0. I'll get to that in a second. Real shit week. Real shit week. I'm not even talking about the locals. We'll get into that. Let's start off with the locals. First of all, again, not going to start off with the Jets. It's too fucking easy. How about the fucking Giants? Going into Seattle, pulling that off. One of the hardest places to play. 1-3. Seahawks just came off a game last Monday night in Detroit with over 500 yards of offense. And they went into Seattle. Did what they had to do. I was surprised. I had Seattle picked. And the Giants proved me wrong. They moved to 2-3. I think Seattle has come back down to earth a little bit. The Giants, they fumble on 4th down. Seattle takes it back all the way back for a touchdown. But the key moment in that game was the blocked field goal that ended up for a touchdown. Giants put the hammer down yesterday. I know it was only tied at halftime, but Giants outplayed them, outcoached them. Not bad. Right now, the Giants are 2-3, and I'm telling you, they're looking a lot better than that other local team. Seattle drops to 3-2. 29-20 the final in Seattle. Yeah, 3-2. All right. Let's just get this out of the way, please. Giants played them 9:30 morning, a 9:30 a.m. game in London against the 4-0 Minnesota Vikings. And I said last week I expected Aaron to play a lot better. The interception, the first pick, returned for a touchdown. I was like, oh, here we go. The offensive line needs to get better. They beat the living piss out of him. Like he went down a lot. I point in the third quarter when we went down, and he was holding his leg or his ankle, and I thought, oh no. Finishes the game. Again, where's the running game at? How about giving Brees some catches out of the backfield? How about that? I thought Rodgers forced a lot of throws. I thought him and Garrett Wilson were not on the same page with the second week in a row. It's kind of discouraging. And after all that, though, once again, after all that shit, defense played well in the second half, gave him a chance to win, down by 6. Jets got it to the Minnesota 20-something yard line, 55 seconds to go, whatever. The first one where he overthrew Garrett Wilson, you got to make that catch, Garrett. You got to make that catch. Rodgers got to make a better throw. And then the interception by Gilmore, that's PI. That's pass interference. Come on. They had the 3 calls, the 2 PIs and the 1 holding on Gardner. And what the fuck happened to him? Huh? The fuck? Disappearing act? Jets lose 23. I'll get to the final right here. 23-17, they dropped 2-3. Minnesota is now 5-0. They didn't look impressive. 2 weeks ago against the Packers, they blew the lead, almost had lost. And the same thing today. I mean, the Jets defense, some good sacks on Darnold. Eccles with an interception. I was listening to Joe Beningo earlier on WFAN. Every time this guy Eccles comes in, he makes play. 23-19 the final. 22-17 the final. Jets drop to 2-3 with a huge game next Monday against Buffalo. We'll get to that. All right, here we go. Let's get to some of these. The first one, Miami and New England. Dolphins win 15-10. I had New England because I didn't trust Miami's offense. It was an ugly game. Patriots had a chance at the end. Guy catches the ball and he's out of bounds. 1 foot in, the other foot out. I had New England. It was a very tight but ugly game. And I got screwed with my picks yesterday. I don't know what the universe. I don't know. It just wasn't meant to be yesterday. 15-10. Miami goes to 2-3. New England is now 1-4. No surprise there. Chicago 36, Carolina 10. I think that's what we expected. The Bears are now 3-2. Caleb Williams again. I mean, it's 2 weeks in a row he's put up great numbers. Let's see what he did yesterday. 20 of 29, 304, 2 touchdowns. Now, he's starting to find his rhythm in the league. And Carolina, they're at Carolina, right? Dalton again starting. 18 of 28, buck 36, 1 interception. Fine. 36-10 Bears are 3-2. Carolina drops to 1-4. Jacksonville and the Colts. This game pissed me off. I had Indianapolis and the Jaguars. I mean, now they want to play well. Now you want to play well. And you know what? I had Indy picked because they beat Pittsburgh last week, and I thought, oh, man, you know, okay, they're 2-2. They're on a good run. Shows you how smart I am up here. 34-20 with like 6 minutes to go. Colts come all the way back to tie the game. And I thought, 37-34. Jacksonville wins on a late field goal. And they get their first win of the year. 49-yard field goal. Jaguars are now 1-4, but Peterson is still on the hot seat. Indy drops to 2-3. Lawrence 28-34, 371, 2 touchdowns. Joe Flacco. Again, I thought he retired. 33 of 44, 359. The man's like 90. Still flinging it, man. 37-34, Jacksonville the final. Houston and Buffalo, this one I was going to talk. Houston had this game big in the first half, 20-3. And I had Buffalo picked. Bills did come back to tie the game at 20 rather. They punt. Houston gets the late field, 59-yard field goal. And this was a good win for Houston. They're now 4-1. Bills dropped to 3-2. Now here's the interesting part. That Monday night game coming up. I mean, obviously not tonight, but next Monday night. At MetLife, Bills and Jets. Jets win there in first place. So after all this garbage, right, with Rodgers, Saleh, all the bullshit, the New York Jets could still be in first place if they could beat Buffalo next Monday night. 23-20 to final. Allen, 9 of 30. He had a horrible game. He got hit too. He went out a couple of plays. Stroud, 28-38, 331. Texans win. Best game of the day, Baltimore at Cincinnati. I had Baltimore. They really saved me. Cincinnati was up 10 with about 6 minutes to go. Lamar Jackson made the play of the year. He was running around outside the pocket, was about to be sacked, stiffed on the guy. Almost had one foot out. He didn't, but almost had one foot out. Heaved it down the field, caught I think it was Andrews in the end zone. Ravens came back to force overtime. Cincinnati had a chance to win in overtime. McPherson, who is money in the fourth quarter in overtime, the man never misses. Ravens get the ball back. In the best game of the year, Ravens are now 3-2. Cincinnati's 1-4. And you don't think Cincinnati's feeling the heat? They are. 41-38, Ravens win in overtime. Well, those Washington Redskins just keep rolling along. 34-13 over Cleveland yesterday. I can't say enough about this kid Daniels, man. He just keeps going out there and producing. He just keeps going out there and killing it. Washington now 4-1, first place in the NFC East. If you had told me Washington be 4-1, no. I would have sent you to Bellevue. No. Cleveland drops to 1-4. Now you have to wonder, is Deshaun Watson really the answer in Cleveland? Because they looked horrible yesterday. Horrible. 34-13, Washington, the final. You know, every time I think the Raiders taking a step positive, they fall flat. I know Devontae Adams is not going to be a Raider for much longer. Denver, 3 in a row. I forgot about that 0-2 start. 34-18, Broncos moved to 3-2. The Raiders are now 2-3. And you know, Bo Nix, nice performance yesterday. 19-27, 206, 2 touchdowns. Raiders just don't have anything on offense. I mean, they have no flow. They have no continuity. Their defense is letting them down too. So the Broncos have won 3 in a row. They're 3-2. 34-18 the final. Now, I didn't see this game. I was following it. Fucking Arizona, man. Where'd they come from? San Francisco had this game in the bag. In the fourth quarter, it was a 10-point game, and I thought, okay, I'll win with that one. Oh, Cardinals improved to 2-3, and San Francisco is 2-3. They really miss McCaffrey, and they having a bunch of other injuries as well. Arizona with 11 fourth quarter points. Murray 19 of 30, Buck 95, Purdy 1935, 244, 2 interceptions. Arizona with a gutsy win in San Francisco, 24-23. Both teams are 2-3. Packers with a late win over the Rams, 24-19. This was the only 4 o'clock game I won. Like I said, I had a horrible day yesterday. Horrible. Ravens saved me. The Bears saved me. And Green Bay coming back late to save me. 24-19. Jordan Love. Packers are now 3-2. Rams dropped to 1-4. Love 15-26, 224. Stafford 29 of 45, 260. 1 touchdown, 1 interception. You know, I thought the Rams had momentum 2 weeks ago when they beat San Francisco, but apparently that momentum did not last. They are now 1-4, 24-19. The final in Los Angeles. The Sunday night game. How about them Cowboys? 20-17, Dallas comes back to beat Pittsburgh. That was a pretty good game. That game got off to a late start because of some weather condition in Pittsburgh. It actually ended like 1 in the morning. Funny, football started yesterday at 9:30 a.m. It ended at 1 a.m. It's pretty funny. Almost 24 hours of football. Well, we had like 16 hours. Whatever it was. Dallas continues to write their season now 3-2. The Steelers have lost 2 in a row since that 3-0 start. I had Pittsburgh. I had Dallas, rather, excuse me. I didn't think Pittsburgh would be able to handle it. I thought it would be a close game. I thought Dallas would win at the end. Exactly what happened. Prescott, the touchdown to Jalen Tolbert. 20 seconds to go. Prescott, 29 of 42, 352. Fields, who got hit. And that game was knocked out for a little while. 15-27, $131. Both teams are 3-2, 20-17, the final in Pittsburgh. In the Monday night game, again, I didn't watch a lot of this because the Yankees are playing, which we'll get to in a second. 26-13, the final. Kansas City. Every game, I talked about this last week with the Chiefs. Every game has been close. This one, a little breathing room with, what's her name in the house? Yes, y'all know who I'm talking about. She was there at Arrowhead. Derek Carr got hurt, apparently. I didn't watch this game. 26-13, Chiefs are now 5-0. Remember when New Orleans was 2-0 and everybody was up their ass? Oh, the Saints, they look good. Lost 2 in a row since. Carr, 18 of 28, $165, he got hurt. Mahomes, 28-39, 331 on their day at the office. Defending champs are now 5-0. So now, real quick, as I always do on this program, I gotta tell you something. This New York Mets team, I don't know how they're doing it. I don't want to know how they're doing it. The first one in Philadelphia, Zach Wheeler shuts him down. I'm going to get nailed for that one. Zach Wheeler shuts him down. 1 hit. 7 innings. 8th inning, the bullpen comes in. Boom, boom, boom. Alonso with the sac fly. This team doesn't just not go away. They just don't. They just find fucking ways no matter what. Down 1-0. 1 hit the entire 7 innings. 8th inning comes. Boom, boom. I said it last week, and I'll say it again. This team is just resilient. They do not go away. And I'm not even going to get into what happened in Milwaukee, right? I'm not going to talk about that. It's been talked about, the Alonso home run, yes. All right, fine. I'm not going to get into it. I'm just going over what happened over the weekend. They take the first game, and they're up 3-0. Sevy's pitching beautiful. Lights out. Harper home run, or whatever, it's 3-2. Goes back and forth. Nimmo hits the home run. Phillies got 2 in the bottom, you 2 at 6-4 heading into the top of the ninth, and I'm thinking, at least they got the split. Lindor gets on, as he always is. Lindor is always in the middle of these fucking rallies, no matter what inning. He's always in the middle of it. Always, bucket just seems to be there. Vientos, are you serious? Are you kidding me? 6-6. When he hit it, listen, no. No. Braves got to run in the bottom of the ninth. Braves. The Phillies got to run in the bottom of the ninth. Castillo wins game 2, ninth inning single. Series tied 1-1. Game 3 tomorrow at Citi Field. And if you don't think that place is going to be rocking, I honestly think the series is going to go 5 games. I honestly do. The Yankees, they got lucky on Saturday night because Kansas City couldn't stop walking everybody. Cole didn't pitch well. Neither did Waka for Kansas City. The Yankees got lucky. And again, I've said this before, Aaron Judge has got to come up big in the post. He struck out tonight, struck out 3 times in game 1. And the man had a great regular season, a historic regular season. The man has got to come through in the playoffs. That is it. Yankees win game 1, 6-5. Verdugo had a fucking amazing game. Boone puts him in there and he just does what he has to do. Tonight, Rodon looked well. He pitched well the first 3 innings. Yankees take a 1-0 lead, and Rodon just implodes in the 4th inning. Royals get 4. Yankees get 1 back in the bottom of the ninth. Chisholm the home run. But basically, the Yankees couldn't do anything offensively. Judge did get a hit, but he also struck out, drew a walk. If the Yankees are going to do anything the rest of the series, Soto and Judge have got to, they got to come together. The bullpen, Aaron put everybody out there in the bullpen tonight. The bullpen pitched really well. The only guy I didn't think they used was Weaver. I don't think they used him, but so the Royals win 4-2. The series is tied. Game 3 in Kansas City on Wednesday. I still think the Yankees will take the series in 4. But Judge has to start producing. We can't. This is why this team doesn't go anywhere. Real quick, Dodgers and Padres series tied 1. San Diego with a win in LA last night. A very controversial win. If you haven't heard by now, go look it up. Very disturbing win for the Padres. And how about those Detroit Tigers? 3-0, Kerry Carpenter home run. And so them in Cleveland tied 1-1. So far, all 4 series are tied. This is what October baseball is. It's great. Knicks open up the preseason on Sunday, and the New York Liberty WNBA Finals. Let's go. We don't have to worry about Vegas anymore. Yes, I watch the WNBA. Yes, I do. Those ladies can play, especially in New York. Sabrina. I never told you guys about me and her. No, I'm just kidding. So they're in the finals. Knicks opened up the preseason last night. They don't look bad, but it's preseason. You really can't. Wait. Rangers opened up the season. I believe the Rangers opened up the season. I think it's Wednesday in Pittsburgh. So lots going on. That's your NFL Week 5 recap. For a little baseball and a little other stuff going on. Next week we got Week 6. Hopefully the Jets can get hopefully next Monday night when I make my next video, I will be in a better mood and I will be happier because the Jets will have won on Monday night against Buffalo. Thank you all for watching. Let's go Yankees. Fuck it, let's go Mets. Let's see what happens tomorrow at Citi Field. Peace and love to all. Stay cool.